Thanks for tuning back in to Texas Carpenter. My name is Casey. In today's video, we're going to do an updated review about a year and a half in on the Brunt Marrin insulated boot. Now, a lot of y'all told me in my original video a year and a half ago, I'm going to have to keep doing them. So here we are, I'm back, and let's get to it. So first we'll take a look right here along the toe. Obviously you can see it's ripped right there. This one right here was getting to that point. It just hasn't happened yet. A lot of that is due to my nature of work, going up and down ladders, scaffold, kneeling down to install baseboard, and numerous other things that are in weird position. I never put tough toe on my boots just because I don't necessarily like it, and I like that these leather surfaces right here won't mar any flooring or anything that we're working on similar to that. However, I've never really had a boot fully tear right here just like this one did. So that, in my mind, is one of the cons of the boot. We'll move on to the sole. As you can see right here, that's clearly just peeling away with very little resistance. It's happening on all of the sides of the boots. Front, back, heel, toe. Both pairs of boots are doing the exact same thing in multiple areas. All of that started happening for me within about 30 to 45 days of owning these boots. I reached out to Brunt because I believe it was just outside of their warranty window, and they said they would replace this pair. I chose not to do that because at that time I had thrown away my previous pair. And ultimately I wanted to see how these boots were able to hold up over the course of owning them for a year, 2 or 3 years. Now we'll look at the sole of the boot, and kind of one of the funny things is with comfort, a lot of times doesn't come integrity within the boot. So as you can see here with their sole all the way around the boot, it kind of starts to deform quite a bit. And I'll flip both of these around and you'll be able to tell. A lot of this has to do with the style that you actually like to walk. Other times it's just the amount of pressure you might have on each foot. So all of that is completely dependent on the person. But I would like a boot that maybe on the inside of the boot has a little bit more of the cushion rather than on the sole itself, because the boots did deform pretty quickly and the sole wore out relatively fast. One last thing with the outside of these boots is I was to believe that all the leather was actually stitched down into the sole of the boot, but if you take a closer look right here, this started happening about 6 months in, where you can clearly see that the leather from the boot is actually tucked under and just adhesived. So I mean, I'm no boot maker or anything like that, but to me it seems like this stitching into the sole is nothing short of just faux aesthetics when it comes to the boot, and that the adhesives on here in very harsh working environments between this right here at the bottom and the adhesive that apparently is the only thing holding the sole onto the boot are not very durable in those type of climates. As we pointed out throughout this video, the Brunt Marrin boots are not without their flaws. There's a lot of things that I love about them. There's a lot of things that I wish had better quality. But as far as I'm concerned, would I purchase them again? Absolutely. Year and a half in, kind of falling apart in a couple places, but they're still one of the most comfortable boots that I've ever worn.